My father was in the military, stationed at Fort Worth. We lived outside of Gate 5. Any Gate 5 people here? Yeah. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. My mother was an entrepreneur. She ran a salon in our kitchen at home. So I got to see her making money all the time and serving the community. So entrepreneurship really wasn't a word, it was just sort of a way of life for us. So our mascot is a winking chimpanzee with a little mailman hat. Gosh, the origins of Freddie, it really goes back to Regency Mall. There was like a booth that sold these puppet monkeys. And I got one as a gift, and I loved that monkey so much, and monkeys were just a part of my brain forever. So anyways, his name is Freddie, and he came from a series of failures, right? So the idea, innovation is basically lots and lots of failures and learning from those failures and adapting. So I needed a mascot, I needed a logo, and I just, I used a data-informed decision. I looked at my greeting site, and I saw the most popular, most loved card was a little monkey, so I took him, and that's how Mailchimp was born. Okay, so real work happens with small teams, meeting with customers, and building and designing cool stuff. That's where the work happens. That's where the rubber meets the road. That's where innovation and creativity happens. But I took the philosophy my father taught me, love what you do, and then new opportunities arise from that. So it's backwards, it's really important. Okay, so, and I live by that philosophy now. Chaos, I just sort of say that's where the innovation is. It's like you always have to have a little bit of chaos, but if you can embrace the chaos, you can become extremely successful.
Absolutely love that. So you mentioned your father a few times. Would you say that he is the most entrepreneurial influence in your life?
I would say it's a combination. I mean, watching my mother every day serve, the neighborhood, all the other mothers coming in to get their hair done. It sort of gave me a view of entrepreneurship as just a way of life. Life is like you're here and you have a goal that's here. You think it's going to be a straight line, that's what you want. Life is this. And you're always going to feel like you're off track, but as long as you're pointing up and you're gaining elevation and you're getting there, that's what you got to do. So that's what I would share with everybody. Like just keep pushing, keep trying. I would say, if you're going to become successful, remember where you came from. A little bit about my founder and how that happened. I would highly recommend, if you have a business idea, get a good partner. I think we were like yin and yang. We balanced each other out really well. I was a little bit more salesman, so I would love to go out there and get projects that were $20,000, $30,000. I could sell clients on it. But after they paid me, and if they called me again, I'd say, "Who are you again?" I wasn't really good. I wasn't a good relationship person. I like things, not necessarily people, right? My partner is a people person. He could talk to those clients. They would send him gifts. He remembered their kids and their dogs' names, and he could get more revenue from those clients. And so we hit it off early. And I also, he was my first employee, so that's how I knew him. And I just knew that he was a humble, hardworking, ambitious person. And so we just made a good team. And we're still a team to this day. We balance each other out really, really well.
I'm going to ask you a question real quick, then I'll get back to you. You talked about teams and groups a fair amount here today. Can you talk about the role of collaboration in building teams, what it's like to build a team and work with others, and how important that is to innovation?
I would say what really helped us in the early days was small teams. I mean, I think Jeff Bezos has like a 1 pizza rule or a 2 pizza rule. So if you take more than 1 or 2 pizzas to feed a team, it's too big already. A team of like really innovative and creative people who can riff off each other. There's nothing more satisfying than that. I mean, it's just in the DNA of humans to have just work together, it just feels so good.
So if you were to walk out of this conference right now with nothing, no connections, no money, nothing, and have to start from zero, what would be your first step?
Start shaking hands and meeting people. Try to form some connections with people.
Well, before we wrap it up, I want to say thank you to the students who are filming this today. These are filmmaking students from AU. This is not professional staff. These are students who work within our TVC lab. Tim Williams, where are you? Right over here, and Art Berger, working with them. So thank you very much. We always appreciate it when we can involve students like this. You guys had some pretty good questions. I'm impressed.
Really.
So thank you, Mr. Chestnut, for being here. Thank you, Lindsay, for asking the questions. Thank you, President Keel, for your support.